let's see if he has like a kill spell. If he doesn't have a kill spell, we just win, right? Let's see. Yeah, we just fucking win. All right. I mean, the funny thing here is if he did have like some way to block this, we would gain 10,000 life. That's a funny thing, man. Howdy, welcome back to Alchemy Academy. My name is Corndog Jones Jr. We're chasing top 10 rank in Magic the Gathering Arena using only homebrewed decks. Thank you for stopping by and please enjoy the video. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Been a little bit of time, I know. I had a busy past couple of weeks, so I'm excited to be recording some more videos for you. Let me show you a little deck I'm really excited about. It's called late stage push pull because we're kind of getting to like the end before rotation, and we just got a ton of new awesome push pull targets printed in the Final Fantasy set, and I just wanted to kind of take some time and play it in Alchemy. I know we did a little bit similar thing in Standard, but man, I love push pull. One of my favorite cards. If you guys don't know what it does, it basically either lets you destroy a tap creature or reanimate two creatures, give him haste, swing him in, and then sacrifice him at the beginning of the next end step. So this is like basically a one-shot in a lot of cases. In some cases, it's an incredible value dump. And I'm just going to go over the top end of our deck, what cards we're trying to reanimate with push-pull, and see how we're going to try to win with that. So we have a bunch of cards here. It's nice to have this like full set of cards to work from. I'd say our best push-pull targets. A is going to be Vaultborn Tyrant, because whenever this guy enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. And if you're push pulling him and then something else, you're going to gain 6 life and draw 2 cards. He'll die at the end of the turn, but you'll get a token copy of him as well, which is insanely good. So this has pretty much been one of the best push pull targets since the card has come out, and I'm going to continue playing it here today. It's not really in our colors, we're in Grixis colors, but it's still really good. We got Vein Ripper, which basically can drain the opponent to death on the push-pull as long as you get this, plus something else with a formidable amount of damage, because you're going to get that double death trigger at the end of your turn. Moving on, we got Perforator Croc. Get to discard this, and then it's a really good reanimation target because it gets to board wipe your opponent or like incredibly decrease the value of their creatures on the board, make them a liability instead of something that gives them value because of these stab wounds that you can attach to them when this guy enters. You got Boiler Bilge, great push pull because you get the enters and attacks triggered with the 4 damage to any target. Trumpeting Carnosaur, easy discard plus Reanimator for discover. Jumbo Cactuar is a new one. You push pull this one, it comes in and instantly has haste, so you can actually swing for 10,000 damage this same turn you push pull this guy. So it's like kind of like an instant death as long as they don't have a blocker. They do have a blocker. We do have a way around that, which is pulling Arden out, and Arden gives demons you control menace, lifelink, and haste, so you can pull Arden out. He will reanimate the Jumbo Cactuar. The Jumbo Cactuar will now be a 10,001/7, or maybe just a 10,000/7. Big difference, I know. But it'll also have lifelink and menace. So basically, we're going to have the ability to either get around that one key blocker or have them chump block with 2 guys, and then we gain 10,000 life. Which is like impossible to beat at that point unless they mill us out. So, Arden, Jumbo Cactuar, beautiful combo, and it just gets so much better with all this reanimation we have for it. The push pull potential to just pull Cactuar out by itself. There's so many things we can do with that. And then lastly, we have Summon Bahamut, which is not amazing with push pull. I'd say it's better with some of like the conventional zombifies, because it will stay in the battlefield and do more work. But with push pull, this guy is just a reanimate, hit you for 9, and then also destroy one of your permanents. So it's still like a really, really good value piece because we get in that huge damage, plus we get to destroy their best permanent. I still think it's very, very worth putting in the push-pull deck. Another card that's really important, I think, for this deck and maybe the future of decks like this is Kefka Court Mage, which comes in, everyone discards a card, we draw cards equal to the number of card types discarded, and that's kind of nuts, especially in a deck where we want to be filtering those big creatures out of our hand to be reanimated later. Kefka is one of the cards that does that, plus gives us so much more value on top of that, because every time he enters our attacks, he does this. So we can even use this as a push-pull target, because Kefka will enter we'll draw a couple cards, they'll discard a card, and then we'll attack same turn, we'll draw a couple of cards, they'll discard a card. All of a sudden, we're up insane value for like the cost of 6 mana, and then they take tons of damage same turn as well. Perfect card for this deck. Literally perfect card. Not even to mention its flip side, but it's not really that important, I gotta be honest, for what we're doing. Rest of the deck just enables it. Ill-timed explosion, draw a discard, fill our graveyard, hit him with the big damage that we discard from the high mana value permanents we are discarding. Deadly Cover Up, another board wipe. Slag Storm, early game aggro board wipe. Play a lot of aggro still, even after the Cutter ban. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Cutter's bans, so pretty exciting time to be alive, you know what I'm saying? And then we got some more filtering. Brass Tunnel Grinder, Kiora. We have Bitter Triumph for some discard, self-discard, and removal. Shoot the Sheriff, removal, Spectacle Destruction for that sweet, sweet Seek every time we kill something or every time something of ours dies, which, lo and behold, happens every single turn we push pull. And then we have Ghost Vacuum for the specifically Omniscience decks because they're kind of making a return, and Storm Chaser's Talent in case we like somehow, you know, get rid of one of our like push pull targets or something. We need to use the push side or something. We can play Storm Chaser's Talent and get it back, or we can just recycle some of our removal and stuff like that. So yeah, this is late stage push pull. I hope you guys enjoy. It's one of my favorite archetypes. And I'm pretty sure you guys, if you've been watching for a while, you've seen at least like 3 or 4 push-pull decks with different payoffs and different structures and stuff. But I'm just excited to play a little bit more today. I hope you guys are excited as well. I think I'm going to see you in the vidya. If you do like the video, hey, like, subscribe, comment, comment whatever the hell you want. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here, supporting me, and enjoying yourself in the process, hopefully. Hopefully. But hey, I'll bring it over to the video. Future Corndog. Hey, see you there. Peace. Found this clip of Corn making coleslaw in the background of the 2016 XSL Freshman Cypher. That one did happen. Is that the one with was that like the popular one? With like a Kodak and shit like that? Is that the one is that the popular one? I forget. I don't know the fucking years, man. Say its name. Oh, we're playing one of these decks, man. I think I have to Deadly Cover Up like as soon as freaking possible and get rid of that. Let's Tunnel Grind. Discard Cactuar and maybe one of the Ill-Timed. All right, we got what we didn't want. We wanted lands there. You're playing a gamer? Yeah, this deck is gonna be sick, man. I've always wanted to make like a Golgari Bloodthirsty deck, but I just never want to input the wild cards for the Conqueror. Oh, Charmer. He could just kill me next turn, potentially. What is it? 3 plus he gets a discount on the other one. What do we do here? I think our only... Okay, good. We need a blue land, so that's good for Storm Chasers, because then he can't just like play Conquer, play another card that lets him gain life, and then we die. So let's do this. We're gonna discard one of the Ill-Timed and the Restless Vents. Hashtag satire. I don't know if you like that guy or not, Zephyr. But I give you permission to like whoever the hell you want, you know? Well, you need my permission, by the way. You need my permission. I'm not this isn't Five Guys, man. You can't have all the burgers and fries you want. All right. So were we right in our game plan? Does he have a bat or something? If he does, then we had like the fucking perfect game plan. Can I have your permission too? No, man. I told you it's not 5, guys. Awesome draw. Unfortunately, we were the first one to go. I think what we have to do here is we have to ill-timed. Discard the push-pull. We just need to slow this guy down as much as possible is what I'm getting at. Let's drop the push-pull. We'll drop the Storm Chasers too. No, we can drop a Zombify. Next turn, we'll Deadly Cover Up and grab this Conqueror out. Awesome. Can I finish stuff? You don't have permission in that regard, man. Okay, Bale Merc. So I'm only worried about this guy, the Conqueror. It sucks that he pulled that shit out before I got to kill it. Alright. Well, we need to remove this again. So let's... How about this? Let's play the Deadly Cover-Up. Oh, if we play Roaring Furnace, we can actually get another removal spell. I'm pretty sure we don't only have... Our 2-drop and below is removal. Oh, never mind. We have some other stuff. All right. Well, let's Roaring Furnace. I'm gonna Storm Chaser on top of that. All right, that's actually unlucky. We didn't want that. Hit that. Put a wreck counter on. I'm worried about this Bale Merc plus the possibility of dying instantly. So let's play the Storm Chasers. We could always zombify the Jumbo Cactuar. That's a pretty funny plan. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. The Jumbo Cactuar. So his options are now is kill me this turn or kill my Jumbo Cactuar. Alright, he's going to kill me this turn, it looks like. He's a 2-mana kill spell plus a bat, basically. Alright, he doesn't have any of that. Jet Collector, okay. Get in there, brother. I'm probably gonna just Deadly Cover Up and hit this Conqueror, man. Alright. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna Ghost Vacuum. And then we'll Deadly Cover Up. Or we can... Let's attack with the Cactuar first. 10,000 needles. There's a lot of goddamn needles, man. You take the Collector? Really? I'm just one thing I'm really afraid of is dying instantly. I think we can deal with Collector stuff, personally. I might be wrong. Let's see what he has in his graveyard to pull out with the Collector. Yeah, honestly, I really think that this is the only problem card we have to deal with. Because, like, he's got these. Yeah. And if he gains life with Dredger's Insight, we just lose without having a say. If we let him have that. And we're gonna draw cards, too. So. Let's play the Ghost Vacuum. Plus, we have Storm Chasers. We can grab another board wipe and stuff. Yeah, losing the one life gain from Dredger's Insight. Yeah, that would be tough. All right, check Collector. This card is so good, man. I can't say it enough. I love this. I love this card. It's so fucking good. And I'm upset about it. He's gonna get a Mox Jet. He's gonna have 5 mana left. He's gonna try to pull out an Overlord of the Baelmerk. And we are gonna Ghost Vacuum it. Or he's gonna pull out Rutstein. I would probably go for the Rutstein. And then grab something smaller after or something. He might mill out too. He's got no win con left. Yeah, let's grab that. Awesome. All right, sweet. Well, let's play the Kefka. I think Bitter Triumph is pretty sweet here too. Summon Bahamut. We're a few turns off of playing that. Let's play the Kefka. Kefka, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Ghost Vacuum's a hard counter. Hey, he can like multi-activate this, right? It is like a very hard counter though. It is a good counter. You love the track hand training grounds, Jet Collector. Yeah, track hand training is fucking awesome, man. It's one of those cards, like the cards come out sometimes where you're like, all right, I like this card a lot. I don't know if we have what we need to build around it yet. It's one of those cards that I check every time new cards come out. I'm like, okay, is Track Hand Trainer OP now? And I don't think we've really hit anything that's like insanely OP with it. Now that I think about it. Something like Kefka could be cool with it because you can reduce the cost to 1 for him to flip. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we really have, man. Cards like Charmer always do it for me. What else, man? Those are the ones that kind of pop in my head. Oh, Crude Abattoir. I don't know if I could have exiled that before he did its thing. Oops. All right. He isn't finding any bats, man. That's a lucky day for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna board wipe again next turn. That's the way it's got to be. We gotta at least get rid of the Baelmerks and stuff. We can take 1 hit from Altenak, but we gotta get rid of like his industrial complex, his big ass, board of dudes. Let's we might be able to swallow up Bahamut actually, and replay him. I say we try to grab his Jet Collectors. Alright. Volborn Tyrant is a fantastic draw. I'll tell you what. It's a fantastic draw. Let's grab our ill-timed explosion. Next turn we can deadly cover up, but for now, we just want to ill-timed explosion so we can bin all of his things except for his Altenak. Push pull is so good, yeah. So it's next turn we're gonna push pull probably. He's gonna attack with his Altenak. He's gonna leave himself wide open, and then we're gonna push pull our big dude and win. Bing bop boom 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 bop bam. What type of shit I'm on you wouldn't even understand. I'm not lying. You wouldn't even understand it. All right, we're taking 9. He leaves himself wide open though, unless his last card's a removal spell. We'll play the Cactuar and the Bahamut. How about that? So we get rid of the Altenak in case. Awesome. All right. Push Pullington. Let's grab the Bahamut and the Cactuar. Looks like no answers. I guess we do let him draw a card. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Looks like we're good though. All right. Oh man. Oh man. You know what's kind of sad about this card though? The 10,000 damage is that it's like almost makes other combos seem less exciting. Like if I do like 200 damage to someone with like a doppelgang combo or something, it's almost like, oh well, you could have done 10,000. You know, you could have done 10,000, but you only did like 200. You got 3 copies of Kefka, but no clue what to do with them. What kind of deck does he fit in? Kefka, I think, it is legitimately perfect for my ideal push-pull deck, and let me tell you why. I guess I really don't like have to tell you why, but it's basically like we discard, they discard, and then we get card advantage, and they get fucking shit on. So it just feels pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't be too upset about it. So I really like having him in the deck. Jealous for content? No, the thing is nice is that you get to cycle. So any deck where you need to cycle is good. But almost every single time you play him, he's going to be a 2-for-1 or potentially a 3-for-1, which is insane, like insanity. So I don't know. I'm kind of digging it. I'm digging it hardcore. Let's actually bin these two. I'm glad I played it like this because now I wouldn't have drawn a land next turn. And I like really needed to draw a land. We'll let him, you know, kill our Kiora and then get him with the recruiting structure. Then we'll Roaring Furnace or ill-timed explosion if we hit a land or something like that. Yeah, whatever, Buster. Whatever, Buster. How's it going, Gundam Unicorn? How you doing? A land would be fan... I don't want to swear, guys. It would be fan-freaking-tastic, man. I didn't want to swear there, but it'd be fan-freaking-tastic. Is that a Boros mouse? Yeah, dude. It's already happening. Also, how's it going, Bruni? It's already happening, man. People are pivoting. They're saying, "Oh fuck." Say, "Oh fuck, what the hell am I supposed to do now?" You know, it's a beautiful day. Let's start swallowing some shit, man. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna swallow probably the Kiora. It makes the most sense for us to replay this if we get the mana too. But ill-timed explosion is just perfect here. Bing bop boom, boom boom bop bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. Let's do like this. I want to get this push pull out. If we get the push pull out, we pretty much win same turn. So I'm just gonna get the mana for it. Dude, what the flip? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say about what the flip, man? Yeah, Core Steel Cutter was the only alchemy ban, but that's like the absolute cheese.com, man. If that's a thing people say. That's the absolute cheese.com, you know what I'm saying? Let's play the Steaming Sauna here. I think I can one-shot him next turn even with the like extra life gain. I probably can't one-shot him, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push pull, grab the Carnosaur or the Tyrant and the Ishtola, and then the Tyrant will bounce the Tyrant before he dies, so we get a fresh one. Even if he kills it, we'll get another token and stuff. Let's straight swallow. I didn't say let's straight swallowing, man. Are you putting words in my goddamn mouth? I could also just play the double dino and gain like a shit ton of life no matter what. That's probably pretty good, right? Yeah. I don't need the Ishtola right now. This guy's gonna come back as a token anyways. Ishtola is really good for like any of the other cards except for like... It was good with Carnosaur, I guess. But I wanted to gain some life. Never heard cheese.com? Alright. Well, let's discard the Crossroads. Beautiful. Yeah. Get in there with the lads. And you might say, guys, this is what you might say in response to this. You might go, what the, wait, I'm saying, what the hell is that? You might say, oh no, we're gonna lose these guys. He's gonna hit me next turn. Well, I might have a little bit of surprise for you. You know, a little bit of a surprise for you, because this guy's gonna die, and his buddy's gonna pop down. This is his buddy. This is a little guy, man. All right. Well, GG's, man. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I don't want to be too mean to this guy, man. I was gonna call this piss shit aggro, but I don't really know if that fucking means anything, or if I don't know what the hell that means. Is all I'm saying. But look at this piss shit aggro compared to the Corey we've grown used to. We're like battle hardened at this point, is what I'm saying. You know, we're completely battle hardened. We know exactly what we need to do against aggro. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Piss shit aggro. It's piss. We're playing against some piss shit aggro. Well, let's get the push pull out here, man. I think I'm just gonna rip my my two lads again. Your stole is a nice thought, but it really it's very good to just get these guys rolling if we need some life gain. Yeah. Yeah, I just did 3 damage to my creatures because it didn't really even matter. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm so excited to see all the tier 2 decks in one playthrough. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna jump down a level. It's gonna be fucking awesome. This is like when Monsters of Rage got banned in Alchemy. Was anyone playing when that happened? Because that shit was awesome. Because Mice was the only aggro deck that was a thing at that point. Rabbits was good, but it wasn't as good as Mice. And then once Monsters Rage got banned and Heartfire Hero got nerfed, what is this? Then it just it was like I was in fucking. It was like a back in elementary school, dude. Everything was fucking whimsical. Do you know what I mean? The world was more colorful. If that makes any sense. I think there's an actual real thing with that. When we're younger, we have our eyes. There's some type of pigmentation that comes with aging, and your eyes get a little bit dulled as you get older. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of something to do with your eyes there. 6 months.
6 months stuck with this loser.
Jeez, man. It's nice to know my viewers appreciate me. How's it going, Snow Leopard? I appreciate the sub and not the message. The message was rude. In all honesty, it was very, very rude. Thanks for stopping by. It's like Deftones. We went back to school. You know, does anyone? By the way, the thing I was talking about. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? TG says, "What is blood yapping about?" I'm just giving you a fucking science lesson, because clearly you didn't go to goddamn school. Clearly you fucking skipped math class or science class or every fucking goddamn class. You know what I mean? This guy fucking skipped everything. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Thunderbond banned when? I don't think this card needs a ban personally. I think it's really cool and the deck's really cool and it's good, but I don't know. I'm just kind of advanced, and then I I can beat it where other people can't. You know what I'm saying? Monsters Rage is a fucked up card when it's banned in a format where they go in and digitally alter cards. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they couldn't figure out how to fix this shit, man. It's crazy. In the ban announcements, they mentioned they were happy about Mardu token decks. Yeah, I think it's a pretty fun deck. Don't be the fucking don't be the sheep. Oh, he missed. You missed, man. That's so embarrassing. All right, well, let's get this down. Let's get our zombify going, man. I just want to gain some life, get us out of like one-shot range from the big dragon. Yeah, I mean, I think what we need to do right now is play the Ishtola and keep bouncing our tyrant for some extra life gain. If he plays the dragon, I think we're just dead. All right, good. Pretty sure the world wasn't more colorful. You just got less curious about it. It's not about like curiosity. It's about like the fucking function of your eyes. Like there's some like film that gets developed as you age just by like natural processes. The world looks less colorful to you. Either that or I watched a YouTube short and it fucking lied to me. Which, you know, is like very possible because I'm, you know, I'll believe pretty much goddamn anything, you know? Don't call me a nerd, man. Don't call me a nerd when I spit facts. Let's just like keep controlling this guy. Honestly, I just like want to see this guy, you know, piss his pants and cry a little bit. Push pull my goat. Push pull is probably one of my favorite cards, yeah. It is such a good time to just like kill them out of fucking nowhere. The elderly can get this film, especially if they get cataracts, but I don't know if it's everyone's problem. No one believes me, man. No one believes me or the YouTube short I watched. No one believes a goddamn thing, you know? I think if I kill this before it exiles it, then I don't get a card back. Yeah, that was dumb as fuck. You also don't want to say I'm right, but we lose vibrancy and sight as we age. Yes, dude. Someone's fucking listening to me, man. Ready for this? Ready for this? I mean, ideally we push pull and we get to like bounce this guy, but we just get the double blink here, which is really nice, man. With Kefka, this is like they discard 2 and then we draw like 15 cards basically. Have you heard that 350-year-old Greenland 350-year-old shark has been found near Greenland? Well, of course he's a bad guy. He was around 400 years ago. Yeah, people were I think generally back then. They're just like, yeah, I'm a bad guy. That's what they said that all the time, man. Can you believe that? They said it all the goddamn time. Don't have Shore Up. Shore Up would be an absolute cringe fest. Let's see if he has the +3/+0 card. He doesn't. All right. Let's discard. I don't want to take any more damage than I have to. Get rid of Ishtola. I got a new bars for Ishtola. You guys might hear it if I get a little bit snazzy later, you know? It's a little tune I put together. I was singing it into my car because I'm a fucking loser. All right. I'm probably going to have to ill time here. Can't wait for the Steve Harvey versus Corndog Jones Jr. best of 3 match on stream. It's gonna be a best of 2 because I'm gonna win immediately. You know what I mean? There's really not much to talk about. All right, I need to ill timed because I really want to. I'm gonna replay the red dude instead next turn. Tana's a Bartolome fan instead of what? You said that as opposed to what? What did I say? Guys, again, I don't mean to enough Swiss Spears teachings, man. I don't mean to like, you know, beat a dead horse, you know, to beat off a dead horse, but I really don't remember what I say like at all. So if I say something, the odds are that I'm gonna forget what I said. Okay, I'm sorry. This is your cross to bear, guys. You have to listen to me. All right. Vivi Ornithopter. Alright, yeah, perfect draw. Perfect draw, dude, yeah. Totally. The good news is I can play Overlord next turn. Or I'm probably just gonna push pulling this Vivi because dude, this game is like actually so ass. This game is actually so ass, man. The deck's still good, I guess, but the deck's still good, but obviously it's a little bit worse. But I used to watch that shit. I was a big Batista bomb guy, you know. I liked me a nice Batista bomb. And then to see Dave Batista showing up on the big screen, man, just saved me. You know what I'm saying? It saved me. Is it bad or can I still beat it? It looks like I literally can't beat anything. I know you guys are expecting me to like sometimes be good at this game, but I think I'm just like an utter disappointment. You know what I mean? A lot of people died because of WWE. Yeah, I know they were those yeah, the shady business practices led to a lot of deaths. Yep. Vince McMahon. Now Linda McMahon's trying her hand in the political sphere. Doesn't know what AI means. Did you guys see that shit? Did you guys see? Did anyone see A1? Did anyone see A1? I needed someone to back me up on this shit. He's an old ass dead dude, so he's related to the Undertaker. Undertaker unironically used to scare the shit out of me. I was terrified of the Undertaker when I was a little lad. Bro did that thing where he would roll his eyes back into his head, and I fucking shuddered. I was like, oh my gosh. I think I was the intended audience for that shit, but man, it really got me. Yeah, Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, yep. Chuck and Bob Campbell, fucking awesome name, by the way. Probably rip this shit. You're like kind of like not really like hitting anything we want. I guess we're gonna flip the tunnel grinder here, but hopefully this resplendent angel just doesn't like kill us out of nowhere. All right, beautiful. Actually, we get to rip that shit out of this guy. Ooh, wait. Let's see if he has like a kill spell. If he doesn't have a kill spell, we just win, right? Let's see. Yeah, we just fucking win. All right. I mean, the funny thing here is if he did have like some way to block this, we would gain 10,000 life. That's a funny thing, man, but I don't know. I don't really know if they're coming back from a 10,000 life gain in any way, you know? Cuz I could switch to best of 3 and try to grind for a top placement. Let's do black red. Only thing I'm scared of is the bottom of a bottle. Huge, you know? I mean, we know he has the save. I'm like pretty 1,000% positive he has the save. Because why would he not play the Heartfire turn 1? I guess he like really wants to keep the Heartfire alive. Don't be the double strike mouse. Okay. This is getting worse because now we can't kill the double strike mouse with a... We can't target it. I really need a board wipe. All right. I'm gonna what do we do here? Hopefully he spends all his mana or something. Ethereal armor. Oh, dude. I have to let this go. Hopefully he doesn't have double save. Let's discard and hit the manifold mouse. He's gonna save it, and then I'm gonna Roaring Furnace the Heartfire hero. I just like. Oh, dude, what a fucking draw, man! I just got saved so hard. Bin you. We're still at 7, which is bad, but we have a Roaring Furnace. We have draw from the Spectacle. All right, he draws the best possible hit. That's fine. We have Carnosaur, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna Roaring Furnace here and hold the Carnosaur for removal. If he has another Heartfire hero, I'm gonna be annoyed. But we do have the answer for it technically, or Ember Heart Challenger. Awesome. All right. Oh, dude. Well, it was fun, man. I mean, I had a good time playing with you. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's do this, man. Give me how about you give me a little Carnosaur? Discover 5. Yeah, dude. I'll look through my deck a little bit. Another push pull, man. Yeah, no problem. Let's get in there with the lads. And you might be wondering why Y'shtola I think is pretty good. I think Y'shtola is good because we can save our Arden from dying. It's basically just like it counts as a reanimator at the end. I don't know if it's really good. It feels like it's like not amazing, but man, what a lucky draw on our ill-timed explosion there, huh? I just feel like those were like the steadies, man. I did like Trick Cereal, but that's just like as I got older and learned that sugar isn't like the key to happiness. I think I kind of gave up on that one. But it is like the sugar is like sometimes the key to happiness. I get you know. Second Lieutenant Crisp is great with oat milk. What the hell is going on, man? Why Alchemy? When Standard just got revitalized? That's a good question, man. It's mainly because I play this a lot and I'm kind of like stuck in, you know, some type of feedback loop where I play this and I don't know. I keep playing it because it's, I don't know, people like to watch it on my channel, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. I just like playing Alchemy, man. I do think I should play some Standard. I think Standard's going to be completely different now. Maybe we will today, huh? Maybe we will today. I think you might be onto something. Let's rip the Overlord. Just play counter. No counters. Beautiful. We're going to play the Kefka next turn. How's it going, Seredin? Seredin? Seredin. Sorry. Sorry, man. I'm failing right now. You've never heard of Life Cereal, Snow Leopard? That's just like actually you're lying to me in real time. Frosted Mini Wheats are just like the superior, unhealthier version. I just disagree, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm crazy and or stupid, huh? You highly doubt they have a strange hatred for Alchemy? I don't think Seredin has a hatred for Alchemy. I think he's just wondering. Just wondering why I'm playing right now instead of... Because Standard did get changed a lot more. I don't mind if people come in the chat and they dislike Alchemy. I just like sometimes when they do, I'll shit on them a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll just like... They want to stay. They can hang. You know what I mean? But I don't mind doing a little bit of shitting. I like to shit from time to time. Oh, the Scorn standard play. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think he had an issue. Let's I think we just play the Carnosaur low key. I have a feeling we're gonna get board wipe next turn, so Spectacle is gonna be important. But you know, I really wanted to get this Bahamut actually out here. That's actually bars that we rip that shit like that. I just want to get rid of this Beanstalk. I was looking for that exact combo with the Zombify off that shit. All the Rainbow Booners think Alchemy is ruining the game when they're really angry about their pet format being kind of lame. I don't want to say that you're right, man, but the boomers are oftentimes the loudest, man. You know, the boomers and the annoying, the video game losers. You know what I'm saying? Have I given the video game loser talk to you guys yet? Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say video game loser? I feel like I've kind of discussed this in like some capacity like a million times. All right. No. I'm also like iffy on whether or not Bahamut works in this deck. It is 9 damage, so it's like almost halfway there. Yeah, that's very true. I'll tell you a little bit about video game losers. This is my theory, man. It's my theory and my thought. In every game, there exists a few groups of people, and oftentimes there is a group of people. My initial like I don't know, like theory like was built off of Overwatch because I used to play a lot of Overwatch. And the people who play Overwatch are oftentimes like a lot of them are incredibly insufferable, and they're incredibly loud. You know, they need to have their opinions heard in a way, and those people are called video game losers when all they do is complain, and like their whole personality becomes the game. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be video game losers every single fucking game you play. The question is, do you become a video game loser, or you just like chill and play the game and enjoy yourself? You know what I'm saying? I think the Alchemy haters are probably fall into the category of Magic video game losers. You know, with respect, I guess. Maybe there's probably no way to say that respectfully, but whatever. Whatever, man. You know, let's push pull. Probably, actually, I think the Aether Spark is actually pretty tough. We can kill it with Bitter Triumph, but we want push pull for like 2 turns from now. I think we should kill the Aether Spark. That's a lot of value, and then I'll kill the Aerith with the push pull. We have like a few turns to figure our shit out. Corndog Jones June. Yeah, I am a little bit of scorned, man. It's all right. All right, really fucking sick ass draw from this guy. You're talking about May mains? I didn't know May mains were video game losers. What a fucking insane ass draw, man. Insane ass draw. It's either, yeah, we could like reanimate like our perf croc, we still die. Let's just deal 3 damage to each creature. That's like the nut sandwich draw, man. Every fan base not restricted to games. Yeah, I think so too. I think there's people just love to complain, man. I like a good deal of complaining too, but I think there's a limit to everyone, you know. Sometimes it's not healthy. The champions they hate, but they're probably the most invested one to play the game and enjoy it the most. Well, the thing is that the reason in my opinion, video game losers can be a problem is because like they're the people that the fucking creators of the game listen to the most, you know? So they're always like demanding attention, and then at some point, like, the whole game is built around their fucking, you know, dumbass opinions, you know what I'm saying? And then the people who actually enjoy the game are stuck playing a game built by a bunch of fucking losers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Hanzo mains? What's wrong with Hanzo mains, man? I myself, I'm a civilized, and I was a Sigma main. I was a Sigma, guys, even before it was cool, alright? I just want everyone to know that. I was one of the original Sigmas. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, we dogged this guy with the top deck. I feel like every time we win with this goddamn game, in this game, we're top decking removal. Us Diva are the only cool ones. Dog, you're crazy, man. You're get out of my chat, man. and I keep telling him he has to make a YouTube channel because he fucking loves to hate shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, at some points in his life, it would get like pretty aggressive, you know. But then, you know, as he's like grown up, you know, he's just like, it's just like kind of fun for him to hate on shit, you know. And I think it'd be an awesome YouTube channel, professional hater. I think it'd be hilarious. Just looking at fucking r/food and hating on the people who post shitty food in there. That's kind of like his jam, man. I think it's goddamn funny, you know? Diva for life. Interesting, dude. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing that you don't have any you know, problems with your search history, man. Diva for life. Looking let's play this. Yeah, Overwatch was one of my favorite games for a while. But man, it's just like what's better, man? The game or the porn? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's just talk about something else. Let's talk about something else, you know. I feel like we don't have goon chat enough on this channel, man. Goon chat's fun. And any goons lately, Chad? I'm sorry. Let's actually just let this Fenrir like mature, and then we can use this bitter triumph on something. You better lose this game so you can't post it. We'll lose 500 subs. Are you saying that me making fun of video game losers is making fun of my fan base? I gotta be honest. I'd like to think. I would like to think. I don't know if this is true. I would like to think that the people who watch my channel are not falling to that category. Because I'm not like a hardcore gamer, you know what I'm saying? At least I don't think I'm a hardcore gamer, you know? This is bad news, man. He's gonna be a 3/3. He's gonna draw a card here. Let's just draw cards so this roaring furnace gets stronger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying. This guy drew every fucking Saz Chocobo, man, in a land to boot. The hell's this guy's problem? Oh, what a fucking draw, man. Yeah, we're getting, every time we draw removal, we just we fucking cream and scream, man. It's the only thing keeping me going. As a Reinhardt man, I can confidently say the porn. Yeah, dude, Reinhardt's got incredible porn, man. that's like a goon session 5,000 type. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Chocobo kick. He kicked me with his chocobo. I mean, what am I gonna be mad about that? I don't think I am. Creaming Nemesis. All right. That's pretty good. GG's. I guess I should like maybe main this as like my full combo in my deck. I only have like one of each, but this is like incredibly effective when it works. It like actually is like really good. I don't know. Maybe I should do it. Is it Roaring Furnace here? Yeah, I think it is Roaring Furnace in here, man. Like if I have removal in my deck and I have and I have 10,000 life, there's literally no way they're gonna do 10,000 damage. You know, you enabled this corn. You know what's troubling or could be troubling is what if I become like fucking Asmongold or some shit like that, and I just enable a bunch of fucking losers. You know what I mean? Or I become you know this guy who just like lives with rats and promotes that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I just don't want to be like that guy. You know what I'm saying? What do you got in here? You can't even activate that. You're a Cactuar hater? Why are you a Cactuar hater? As long as you won't start a rant once a female game character pops up. Yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna insert my opinion on everything while having like one of the lowest IQs on the planet. I think that's pretty good, you know. I think that's how you improve the state of the world. Gruff triplets and doubling season, but that's acceptable to removal. Gruff triplets is one of the best things against removal, don't you think? I feel like it's pretty good. Unless it's board wipes, but like you're not going to get around that anyways, right? You think 10,000 damage is goofy, but it fits more for unsets? Yeah, it is pretty goofy. I don't have a problem with goofy cards. I think that's like the difference for a lot of people and me. Let's just keep drawing. I mean, we don't really have like any options here. It is good that we get to draw, though. Oh, I see, Snow Leopard. Yeah. Forget about MTGB if we're going for the big leagues here. I think it's like not like a crazy out of left field take that someone dislikes that guy. I don't really like dislike him. I just I don't know. Obviously, he's a little bit of a harmful person. You know what I mean? Let me put you on. Gruff triplet plus Starfall invocation equals peak. Dude, I put the world onto that shit. Maybe like the 10 people who watch my channel, but that shit is like my combo, man. I birthed that shit with my loins, man. Does anyone remember that deck? The first one we made with that? We got a ill-timed explosion here. I gotta play Arden into the Vein Ripper or ill-timed explosion. His ornate imitations. This is a 9/9. We can kill that with our summon Bahamut off of ill-timed. That's actually really crazy. All right, Ghost Vacuum, beautiful. So let's ill-timed. See what we get. Kefka, fuck yeah. All right, bin these two. We deal 9 damage to him. To everything he has. We get a wreck counter. Play this, and what I'm looking for is a push pull. Push pull is instant death. Zombify is good too. All right, discard. My fault. I didn't know I was in the presence of the goat. Yeah, I don't want to say that's what people call me, but like that is what people call me sometimes, you know. What's going on here? I like this ancient Brontodon. It is taller than all but the tallest trees, and older than all but the oldest. So this guy, what I'm hearing here is this guy's like just like second banana to literally every other tree, man. This guy, he's unremarkable, is what I'm hearing. Ancient Brontodon. Anyone play Did anyone play Ark Survival Evolved? Question. Are there huge losers in the chat like myself? I know the answer is yes to that, but that shit is a degenerate game. And I know that we got some degenerates chilling. You know? I'm not gonna lie, man. I fucking love that shit. What do we get here? Probably just gonna rip his ornates out of the graveyard in case he has like some type of rip. Brontodon gets all the huzz. I did hear that too. Alright, let's get this on black. I'm going to zombify the Arden, get the Bahamut. Probably start hitting his Beanstalks and play Kefka and stuff. Let's get the Arden. Kefka, make him discard. Bro, we'll probably discard this Reef. I'm guessing he's going to discard a land too, but it's like kind of whatever. Okay, he discards a board wipe. Well, let's grab our Bahamut. I'm going to start getting these beans. Swing in. You loved Ark, TG? That was like a few summers for me, man. I just ripped that shit like crazy. Got no bitches. Alright, so we're gonna get a board wipe here. He's attacking with Overlord. It's whatever. We'll double block. Maybe he'll think twice about board wiping. Either way, we're gonna push pull next turn. If he doesn't have enough life gain, let's lose this. We're gonna do Vein Ripper plus Arden, and then we'll get another creature back, maybe from his graveyard. Maybe we'll pull out like the Keurig or something. Spoon, you just call me a big loser, man. I would never say that about you. Let's rip his Honestly, we probably want to rip out the Overlord. That's like a lot of mana. Let's get the Brothers Yamazaki. Oh, Jumbo Cactuar. What are the odds that I play... Oh, we can play Kefka into... No, we can't. We don't have the right mana. Alright, I'm gonna Deadly Cover Up. Call me crazy. I could push Pullington right now, but I think I'm crazy, and I'm okay if you call me that. Let's Deadly Cover Up. I'm just trying to bait out removal or bait out counter spells. I'm gonna get his Ornate Imitations. Fuck, we swallowed that shit up. Okay. Well, let's get this Ride's End. Alright, he does have an Ornate Imitations. We could be dead next turn if he hits like the right combo of stuff. But that's fine. Let's play the Kefka now. He's gonna discard probably the Day or something. And I want to discard this Jumbo Cactuar. I just want to get rid of his removal. And the Ornate Imitations if it still was alive. Yeah, pretty big punt. But if we played like an Arden or something, he would have just been able to exile it before we got any use out of it. So it's pretty good, I think. I think that was the right play. Get a little bit more info. He kept his goat, his ancient Brontodon. Alright, I feel bad for making fun of ancient Brontodon. We all know at this point that ancient Brontodon gets bitches. Alright, Zombify. Yeah, we'll play the Zombify. I'm waiting to see what this Ornate Imitations does. We could get one shot by it. And there's also the chance that it does like literally nothing. I guess like he's gonna do it for 15, so it's not gonna do nothing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna split up instead? This guy's fucking nuts. You scared of Kefka when he could just kill me? What is going on, man? Now we can do for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna do for 8 instead of like 11? Yeah, what the hell, dude? I don't think he can kill me with an 8 ball. What's at the top here? Dude, did this guy just double ancient Brontodon on us like that? Is that disrespectful or what? Did he just show maximum disrespect for us? I'm stealing this other one. He just showed maximum disrespect. I don't know what to think about that. Well, let's push pull. I'm gonna pull out the Cactuar. Oh no, sorry, Cactuar stays in. We pull out the probably Kefka and Arden. We have 18 cards left. I actually kind of have to be a little bit conservative here. I just want him to discard twice, which is why I'm doing it like this. And we can zombify a Vein Ripper. And then we're going to pull out our Cactuar. So this is what I was talking about. We're going to gain 10,000 life here. I just don't anticipate him being able to kill us unless he mills us out. Discard a card. Which we're like kind of helping him mill us out in a way with this. Let's see. Board wipe first? Yeah, you're right. I got multiple board wipe first comments. Whatever. Yeah, yeah, he's out. Yes, you could pull him out, but what are you getting out of his hand? Because I didn't know that. I didn't predict like his combo of cards there. I think the right play maybe would have been grabbing the Ribald Shanty, but it didn't even make a difference, right? He had so many cards in hand. It does seem like a better line than the one I took, though, for sure. Just ate a corn dog for the first time in 3 years randomly today. It always happens to your viewers. I think I have an effect on people's diets. Full stack. I think I have an effect on people's diets. I think that's kind of awesome. What do you guys think? Have you guys been eating more corn dogs since the dawn of my channel, or the same amount? Real time. Real talk. Real questions. Alright. No more lies. Whatever. It's not good. I don't really know how we face up against a deck like this. What we really need to do is get down Roaring Furnace so we can start outdrawing his counters and stuff like that. Play pee-pee poo-poo. Stop suggesting I play pee-pee poo-poo, man. It's never gonna happen. Because you know it turns me on. What the hell? Alright. Just like I predicted, he would counter that. So we're going to play another one. And he doesn't have the counter for this one. Jeez, dude. Jeez, man. You have plenty enough counters in your deck? Alright. Blue-black. It's tapped. I'm getting in there with the Restless Vents. I don't care what the hell happens. Get in there. I'm discarding Slagstorm. Slagstorm's useless here. Alright, Meringue. Alright. Push-pull's good. Not really the best, right? Oh, of course. Of fucking course. The push-pull killer, they call this card. That's what they call this card, the push-pull killer. If he has a counter here, I'm going to freak out. Yeah, this is fucking unreal. Just the sheer like number of different counters is also what's throwing me off. Let's try to push pull, man. I mean, the what are the odds he has another counter, right? What are the odds he has another one of those ones, huh? Dude, what the hell is this? Is this just counters plus Meringue? Is that what this deck is? It's mill? And authority. I don't really see how this one fits in though. Alright, play the Brass's Tunnel Grinder. I need to get rid of these Shoot the Sheriffs and Bitter Triumphs. Is he gonna let me resolve this one? Thank you. I was gonna say at some point we had to resolve it. I don't want this Bahamut either. Let's just cycle everything. Restless Reef is really good. We can start pressuring him. Also, Semiars, you say we don't kink shame. You sure about that? There's some pretty weird kinks, man. I gotta be honest. There's like some weird ones. And I don't really like think it's like okay to just be like, yeah, you're all good, bro. You know what I mean? I think some people need to be told that they're weird. It's just some people, you know, not everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we can play push pull and not get spell pierce next turn. Beautiful. This is where we turn around here. This is where we turn around. Push pull. Kefka. Authority's still annoying. We'll get Kefka Bahamut. Destroy the Meringue. We draw. We would be doing so much more work, but it's just like we don't have the resources, I guess. We can't play Vaultborn. We don't have enough. We have 2 Crossroads. Let's just ditch this. Ditch the Vaultborn. I'm guessing he's not going to ditch a creature because his only creatures are the Meringues and stuff. So we're going to probably draw 2 cards off this. Nice. All right. Maybe kink shaming is your kink? Getting real philosophical with me. I do, you know, there's like a certain, you know, feeling that comes from feeling better than someone else, you know, from self-imposed restrictions. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I just want to feel superior to those folks. Who knows? Maybe I'm a huge piece of shit. Let's discard. There's Arden. I'm gonna go for the Deadly Cover Up here. I think we grab our push pull. If he counters, he won't have enough mana to play another Azure Scale. If he does play another Azure Scale, then we're dead. So he had to play this. Let's grab all of his Azure Scales. Meringue, Day, Get Out. Alright. Alright, so Get Out is a concern here. He's going to counter Arden. But that's totally fine. We'll do as much as we can. Also, he's going to Meringue here, so he's going to probably pull into like one of those other counter spells. Yeah, okay. Yeah, push pull is a lot worse with authority in the battlefield. Authority is just a really good card. It does crazy work for the amount of input, you know. I'm also surprised he has been using his fountain ports. If I were him, I'd almost play the meringue instead of and like fountain port and then play the meringue next turn. Okay, he did kind of get it though. Now he has just enough mana to get out as well. Dog. Alright, I need to play Brass's Tunnel Grinder and ditch my whole hand and run into another reanimation spell. And the reanimation spell has to be able to get our Bahamut out. So let's just ditch our whole hand. Zombify? Alright. So did I see anything in his deck that can bounce my creatures or kill them with blue? Because I could grab the Arden and then reanimate the Bahamut. Then he's just gonna board wipe next turn anyways. Alright, let's zombify. I'm gonna zombify the Bahamut and give him less options. I don't think he has another counter for this, unless he pulled a negate. Awesome. Terror Sunder is out of rotation, TG, for this format. Yeah. Is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna balance the meringue. Okay. All right, that's cool. Well, let's play the Ghost Vacuum. Nice thing here is we can Ghost Vacuum and start swallowing up. We can swallow up like an Arden next turn, and then Ghost Vacuum out the Arden, and just like keep replaying stuff like that. You know. Same thing with Bahamut, but he doesn't have any white mana to play the Day of Judgment. Is he going to grab my Ghost Vacuum? Awesome. All right. He's going to bounce that guy back to my hand. That's interesting. Well, let's swallow up his meringue, actually. I think I'm going to try the Bahamut. Is he control or just weird? I think like a little bit of both. I think he's... yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on either. Let's just play the Bahamut. He needs to have a get out specifically, which I think he doesn't have any more in his deck. Unless he has his last one. Okay, he has another one. Well, we're going to Ghost Vacuum probably the Arden is my guess. Yeah, this is just like a really annoying, like almost like, I know it doesn't apply to like Magic, but this deck almost feels like pedantic. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like this guy's just being like a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I know it's not like a real, like, you can't be like pedantic. It's like more like a speaking thing, but I don't know. This deck just feels like pedantic. Let's grab the Arden. No, I think we should grab the Bahamut. It honestly feels like he's just gonna keep doing this. And we need to have a solid way to put this guy out without getting bounced or anything like that. So let's do this. Let's Ghost Vacuum. Yo, Tempest, we're feeling good. We're feeling real good, man. I am hyped to the bans. So let's return this back to our hand. And an authority. And I'm gonna destroy the meringue. You might be asking, why are you returning that back to your hand, Corndog? I think it's because I expect him to... Dude. What the fuck? How did he draw all of those? You know what they call those types of guys? They call them lucky ducks, man. This guy's a lucky duck. Alright. Decline. He's got to be running out of removal. The op is giving actually vibes. Yeah, he is. I do like the creativity. I mean, this is like a pretty interesting new deck, I guess, right? Bitter Triumph, discard the Tyrant. See what he does here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if he wants to counter this, we can just play Bahamut and hit the authority. And his next turn, he's gonna Day of Judgment us, but that's fine. Awesome. So let's I'm worried about No More Lies. I don't want that. I don't want the Bahamut to go like out of town. Let's play the Steaming Sauna. There's a lot of different decks, not just one meta. Yeah, it definitely feels pretty good. I definitely agree with that. And maybe we mill him. Maybe we play the Restless Reef. I didn't see anything in his deck that's like gonna hit me for 4 damage at instant speed, right? So let's get in with the Restless Reef. Let's mill. Maybe we'll hit another meringue off the top or something. All right, that's good. We hit a 3 steps ahead, but we also just got rid of 3 land drops, which is bad. Six, 7? You just said 6, 7? What do you? What is the pop off for 6, 7? I'm confused. Why are we excited about? I don't even remember saying that. But what is so exciting about 6, 7? Is it like a 7, 8, 9 type of moment? All right, Storm Chasers is interesting here. We have 7 damage on this guy. I'm worried if I play this that it gets countered. If I do that, I lose. There's a lot of ways to... I think I need it ill-timed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's... Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need ill-timed and draw an untapped land. If he counters... Please don't counter. Fuck. There's a few draws here that help me win here, but... And then I've... Okay, he does counter fuck. All right. We could be fucked here. Never mind, we're not. All right, so let's play the Storm Chasers. Let's pull out our kill spell. Shoot the Sheriff should work. This is just a dragon. Let's grab the Shoot the Sheriff. Kill the dragon. Chicken jockey. Thank you for that insightful comment, man. All right, let's see. I think that's all of his meringues, right? 1, 2. All right, that's 2 of them. All right, that's not all. There's a difference between all and 2, for sure, Ski. All right, Zombify. Oh, what do we got? Can we do that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, man, we're like so close to doing all this shit. I say we try zombifying. I would just love for once to like get a card that does something. You know what I mean? Or like for him not to draw the meringue. You know what I mean? He has so many cards left in his deck. But I think we're like pretty Zombify reliant right now. I could play Bahamut, but that just like leaves us wide open. Let's Zombify. We're gonna get a Vaultborn. Try to survive one more turn. Did he get his last 3 steps ahead? Thank God. All right. All right. So we're here. We're here. We're here. And we're queer. Let's let's see. Oh wait, the Carnosaur is good. I don't know if we really want to play that though. Let's play the Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Hey yo, let's rip that shit. Yeah, pick your poison would have been pretty sweet here, but it is what it is. Let's discard the Spectacle. Vein Ripper, Overlord. All right, that's pretty interesting, actually. What is this? Okay, let's actually bin the Vein Ripper. I know I'm like making no sense these days, but I think binning the Vein Ripper makes a lot of sense. Bin the Vein Ripper. If he has another meringue, I'm gonna be pissed. All right, he just has another like load of card draw. It is what it is, I guess. He should just dump this Day of Judgment. He's not gonna want to use that shit. All right. Push pull. Push pull question mark? Can we do it? Can we win with a push pull? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give it my gosh darn best try. A little bit. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can play Overlord first. I think that's to bait the counter. And then we play push pull. Let's give it a run. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 man off again from playing Overlord and Roaring Furnace into a push pull. We gotta try. Let's play Overlord. This will gain us some life too. Two authorities are standing in the way, but I think it's fine. Let's hit the meringue. No, we can't. Fuck, I might have fucked this up. We have to go dome. Fuck, if I messed up. I think I just lost the game. Yeah, I think I just messed up. Well, we're gonna give it a try, but I think that's just game, man. Of course he has a counter spell. Yeah. Dude, I fucked up. This guy. Oh, let me do a quick count check, all right? Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, dude, the fucking if I didn't play this, if I drew the Gloom Lake and I had the mana to bait him properly, we would have won. Oh, dude, that's so fucking frustrating, man. GG's, yeah. I mean, even though it was an annoying deck to play against, I think he still deserves some props, man. That was a unique deck, right? That's all right. That's all right. Host behavior. I honestly don't hate it. Alrighty, we are not over at untap.gg because we were playing and we weren't connected on tap.gg, so we don't know our win rate. I will tell you it's probably a little bit over 60% just based on my memory and what I've been seeing editing the video and stuff like that. I do have some thoughts on this deck, and I think being in the Magic Arena client might help me better illustrate those thoughts. But let me tell you a little bit about what I thought, what I would change. In terms of reanimation targets, that is like the big piece of push-pull decks that are really one really important for survival. So something like Volporn Tyrant and Vein Ripper are always going to be two of my favorite push-pull targets because they gain you life. They gain you life and they further your game plan, and they're also potential one-shot killers. So having a Volporn Tyrant come out, we get two of them. Let's say we get two of them. We get 12 damage. We gain 6 life. We draw 2 cards, and then at the end step, we gain 6 life and draw 2 more cards and get 2 more token copies of them. So it's like this is really good. Vein Ripper is really good because it poses a 1-turn kill, plus it gains you a bunch of life, plus it's hard to remove. But when it comes to something like Arden and Jumbo Cactuar, that combo, it is undoubtedly incredibly potent. It's 10,000 damage plus lifelink. If they block it, they just can't win after that because they can't deal 10,000 damage before the game ends. So I think those are two really potent cards. The problem that comes from playing those kind of stems that they don't have ETBs. Like Arden isn't an ETB creature. It's an insane zombify target. But if they have removal, Arden just becomes useless. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like the best push-pull target because it doesn't really do anything as it comes in. It needs to, and you need to have an empty board from your opponent or an empty mana pile there for it to actually do something. That being said, it's incredibly good. It's incredibly good. The Arden Jumbo Cactuar because you're gonna get that instant kill. Bahamut, I'm probably gonna cut this one for my next build of this deck. If we do one more build, I'm not going to be sure, but yeah, destroying a 1 target online permanent just isn't enough to come with push pull. The 9 damage is insane, though. I will say the 9 damage is insane. Whether or not we change this up at all is kind of it's more dependent on its ETB. Its ETB is destroying 1 target online permanent is good, but it's just not. It's just like not as to the level of something like Volborn Tyrant, which draws you 2 cards, or like 4 cards, or however many other big creatures you play with it. Do you think the 9 damage is sick though? And things like Perforator Croc, Trumpeting Carnosaur just make too much sense because you can cycle them on their own and get value there, and Croc can wipe your opponent's board. Carnosaur can find something else good in your deck. They're just really good. Lastly, we have Overlord the Boiler Builders, which I think is just good because it enters an attack. Same with Kefka. I think if we want to take one thing away from this push-pull build with Kefka, is that Kefka is the best card in this deck that was added, like by a mile. I still think the best card in this deck is Ill-Timed Explosion, because it's cycling or filtering plus like board wipe potential. But Kefka is insane because it's filtering plus card draw, and the opponent has to remove it, or you're doing so much more work. So this guy's like almost always like a 2 or 3 for 1, potentially a 5 or 6 for 1 if you're like push pulling it on the same turn. So it's so good. It's so fucking good. I can't talk about it enough. But yeah, I think that's it for the deck chat. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, hey, show some love, support for your boy. Otherwise, if you didn't enjoy the video, go do something you enjoy. I appreciate you stopping by and watching to the end. I don't know why I always say that, man. But yeah, it was something to enjoy. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching till the end and chilling with me, having a good time. And I think I'm going to see you in the next video. Probably going to play some mono green, as one does. As one does. Hey, I think I'll see you later. Peace.